Here's part two, okay? Plus, I didn't want to, you know, have it stop while I was still recording. So this is going to be uploaded the next day or later on in the same day. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. Um, so like we say, I feel like you are living behind in 2025. Remember what I said? 2025 is a 9, right? 2025 is a 9. 2026 is a 10, which is an ending, but it's also a beginning. So there's a rebirth. For some of you, you're living some heavy things that you were dealing with maybe on a daily basis. For some of you, um, you may have struggled with something here, with the devil being here and the sun card being in the reverse, something that was affecting your money. Okay, something that was affecting your money. You are leaving that behind. I don't know, whatever it is. It's a certain blockage that you are removing, or that you have removed, or that you will be removing, because you had certain delays, because you had certain uh blockages to get rid of. And for some of you, you could have secretly went through something, or you have certain things that are so heavy that it would only take a certain type of person for you to confide in. They really have to be trustworthy. But I feel like you are leaving certain people, places, things that you are no longer trusting, that are no longer working for you, that are no longer serving you as much as you may have wanted to continue certain friendships, certain connections. It's time for you to let go of certain um, things, certain lifestyles. Friends that party a lot, friends that only want to be around when it's time to maybe drink or do certain things, or engage in certain behaviors, but everything else they don't support you. Fed up, okay? Always being there for people when they need you most. Desperate. You're there when they need you. Missed connections. But there's nothing that you get back with those type of people, because they are karmics. Hence 10 of Pentacles to the Sun card. Some of you, it's a karmic cycle that has ended with certain groups of people, even family, even people that you considered family. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse is nothing to be played with. This is somebody who is playing with your money, or who was playing with your money, or even just your well-being, or even like talking negatively about you in regards to your money. Okay, and when people speak things into your life, they are words are so powerful. This is why I say, do not pray for me. We have prayer here. Do not pray for me. Do not try to interfere with my karma. Let me be. If I'm gonna pray for something, I'm gonna pray for myself, because the God in me is the one who knows me before I even open my mouth. And so when people try to speak on you, it's not about mixing things. You see the devil here? It's not about mixing ingredients. Is 2 of Pentacles and doing magic like this. Sometimes even just the thoughts. I think in part 1 we did talk about, we opened up with thoughts. We talked about thoughts becoming things. People thinking negatively over your life, you are giving them power. Make sure you're protecting yourself. Some of you are going through a rebirth that is going to show you a lot of things. I am excited for you, because I love rebirths. I love rebirths. A lot of times with a misconnection being here, you could be going through maybe even a breakup, right? But because you now understand that if there was a lesson, what was the lesson? Some of you now look at things for what they truly are, not for the illusions that the devil tries to paint, right? You can see when people are deceiving you. You can see when people are lying to you. You can see when people are trying to play in your face. That's why we have the feelings card here. Some of you, you may feel like, oh, I'm just feeling this, I'm feeling that. That feeling, especially if it keeps coming to you, it's your intuition nudging at you. 3 of Cups. You're not alone. The collective be feeling the same thing. Your angels, your ancestors, they all can see. It's a lot of people here. 3 of Cups. That's a crowd. A community could be watching you. as you do certain things. Okay, Knight of Pentacles here to the Nine of Cups. Okay, which is coming true. You have a practical offer coming in here. Since they wanted to be neutral, some of you don't know if you want to stay single. Okay, but I feel like the situation that you've created feelings for involves a lot of people that could be watching. So it might be moving slow because divine timing is at play here. There's something about your work. Some of you, you may have to walk away in order to pursue a romantic situation. Or somebody may have to leave, or even both of you may have to leave. I don't know. But patience is just not time, okay? And it can go either way. You can move very quickly with the Devil card here. Some of you, your person could be impulsive, or you could be an impulsive person, okay? Somebody likes to take risks here. Knight of Pentacles. They have an offer for you, but I feel like they've been patient, and you both been patient. I don't know what type of offer. What is this offer, Spirit? Give me one card here for Leo. What is this offer here that's coming in for Leo? What is this offer, Spirit? Okay. Okay. Give me one more card. It has something to do with somewhere where you were not growing, okay? Or you were no longer growing, or you outgrew the place. You could have, you were not seeing, it's like reaching a plateau in your investments. Okay, yeah, okay, so you have a new offer. I feel like it's in regards to work, teamwork, maybe changing jobs, okay? For some of you, you could actually be leaving a workforce and working for yourself. For some of you, you could just be changing your business, your work. There's something about work here. It's removing your energy from places that are not working. So you're re-strategizing in regards to your money. It seems like it's about money here. What is this Three of Pentacles, Spirit? Four of Pentacles. An upgrade to your money. So you're holding on to something. You're holding on to your stability. Okay. Very nice. Six of Pentacles. So you're holding on to your stability. There's something here that you are building. I feel like it's a lot of recognition in the community. Okay. You'll be getting a lot of support, giving and receiving gratitude. People appreciating you, being acknowledged, recognized. People are listening to what you're saying, listening to what you're teaching, what you're putting down. They're picking up. Okay. All right. Is there any love here? Because it looks like more about money, about finances. So you have an upgrade to your money for sure. Okay. So an upgrade to your money for sure. For sure. Yeah, I don't see love as such. I feel like you could just be single. Happily single is right there. Some of you are removing yourself again, like I said, and you're choosing yourself. Give me one more card here. You could have wanted love for sure. Knight of Cups is coming. All right. That's why it's coming. Seriously. Knight of Cups. That's the love offer. So you have a knight shining armor coming on a horse. Ooh, ooh, again. Oh, because you know why I say that? All right. I'm sitting on my coffee, by the way. Yeah, I feel the need to tell you so that you know that I'm having coffee. It's morning time. Okay. Knight of Cups. All right, I was going to talk about something that is very interesting, that is talked about in religion, that Jesus will come on a horse, on a white horse, blah blah blah, right? So I'm thinking to myself, all of that is all mental, all of that is all in the mind, right? Because logically speaking, because we exist on earth, I cannot imagine a real horse coming to the earth from the sky, right? So all this is trying to say to me is it's going to start in your mind. For this person to start moving toward you, you're going to have to find it in the strength of your mind to bring this person that you want exactly how you want them. Some of you, you may be just be manifesting as a new soulmate. You have no idea what they look like. You have no idea who they really can be. Some of you, you may have just really started to really think what it is that you truly want in love. I mean, we all want love at some point, even though some people may say, oh, I want to be single. There comes a time when you get lonely. That's why we have the desperate and the needy here. You can even just have a long-term healthy connection with somebody or relationship with somebody, but it cannot be in the 10 of Pentacles. Just because somebody is desperate to be around you because of your sun, but when you are there giving everything, giving your sun, you are not getting the sun back, because maybe somebody still have a bit of work to do. You are clearly doing the work. You're going through a rebirth here. You are going through a rebirth because you have either worked on something or decided to work on something, or as we enter into the new year, you could be reflecting. Hence we have secluded Virgo energy. You could even be out there, you know. To people, you may look like you're not doing anything, but you actually are, with the 2 of Pentacles next to that. Some of you, you could be fighting battles people don't even know about. And you are defeating it. Because you do have the strength here. You're coming out on top. Look at this lion here. You're coming up on top mountaintop. And up there is a butterfly, a blue one. And the skies are beautiful. Look at this. And there's a moon behind that. Or is this the sun? I don't know. It could be the moon. It could be the sun. It doesn't matter. But it's still bringing the light that you need to be on you. And there are flowers around you. You're going to get your flowers. You're going to get your flowers. Because I feel like you're about to unleash a certain power that people are going to think you are superhuman or something. You're about to blow some minds. I'm telling you. Knight of Cups, I feel like you could be manifesting somebody love-wise, romantic-wise. So there is something in your mind that you're doing. Yeah, they say healing of the mind, renewing of the mind, because it's rebirth. Whatever you're doing, it could be raising your vibration higher than you've ever been. I don't know if what you're doing, if you're meditating more, if you're grounding more. There's something that you are doing here that is bringing in this Knight of Cups on the horse. So you're bringing this consciousness to bring your person in. Some of you could be doing nervous system reset. Okay, give me one more card here, Spirit. Thank you very much. Some of you, you are detoxing from this devil energy. Give me one more card here for the Knight of Cups. The Hierophant. I cannot make this up. This is spiritual law, okay? This is spiritual law. Be still and know. Be still and know. And you're going to hear from self what you need to do, where you need to go, what you need to do, the instructions, okay? Divine timing is a play. You will hear what you need to hear. Have faith, okay? Give me one more card here. One more card. This one doesn't want to show up. 10 of Wands. Yeah, it did want to show up. 10 of Wands. But it's okay, because it's the end of it. It's the end of carrying burdensome things. Give me one more card. To the Queen of Swords. By putting boundaries, putting healthy boundaries, okay, between you, people, places, and things, and speaking your truth and standing up for it. Cutting off anything that doesn't serve you. Hierophant also talks about institutions, like I was saying, structure. Some of you, it's your own home institution. You have to create boundaries, even cleaning up your home, putting order, you know, making space. There's something here. I feel like it's in regards to home. It could be in regards to work. It could be in regards to, because head of household, the Hierophant, okay? Some of you, you are the ruler of your own world, even your body, okay? That's why you're making certain decisions of living certain lifestyles behind, of choosing to be abstinent, whatever, if you're abstinent, if you what is it called, fasting, whatever you're doing, okay. When you don't have sex at all, what is it called? I forgot. My mind is not. Some of you, you may not like to go too long without, somebody, but we have a King of Pentacles here. But there's something that you're doing here, even if it's for masculines, could be semen retention practices, right? And King of Pentacles, this is a producer. This is a person that uses their earth energy to create. Someone also could be trying to start from matter, meaning they could be trying to produce or okay. So like I was saying, I don't know if I finished the story where Jesus was asked to turn stone into bread, and didn't do it because there are spiritual laws. Certain things have to start from the mind. So that's why it was called a test. The devil knew that. So I don't know if someone is starting from the matter, meaning they could be doing certain things on an earthly level. But when you start from the earthly level, it's like what the Lord's Prayer says. It is done on earth as it is in heaven. It has to be done in heaven first, which is in the mind. And if someone is starting from, I think maybe somebody now is starting to understand why maybe even relationships were not working, because they started from the matter, from the person, the physicality, the shallowness, okay? And they were confused why they couldn't keep something. But now somebody is going to the mind to create whatever soulmate that they wanted to have. So they're living a certain mindset, and they're sticking to starting on the mind, Queen of Swords. Standing on the truth of what it is that they want, not because they're desperate, not because they started from Pentacle, from the person themselves, and then getting to know them and trying to make them what you want them to be, trying to shape them, trying to move them this way and that way, trying to change somebody. You cannot change anybody. Only you can change yourself. Okay, is this where we're going now? Okay, I like it. That's why I was saying, be careful when people say, I want to pray for you. Make sure they know what to pray for. Don't change my karma by just praying whatever you want to pray, whatever you believe in. All right. I don't know. I don't know where this is coming from, but I love this reading, man. Like it's really, like, for me, it really is very deep. I feel like you have understood where you gotta start from. It gotta start in the mind, the discipline, the resilience. Leo, you guys, you are the king of the jungle, the queens of the jungle, right? You have this inner strength, this resilience, that if you wanna do something, you go for it. You are resilient, but then Spirit is saying, now this time, when you feel like quitting, go back to source, to your mind, to your thoughts. Start from there. So I don't know why. Maybe that's why I was thinking I was being given the message about your home, your body, your temple. Your home is a reflection of what's going on in your mental state. So I don't know why Spirit wants me to tell you that, but it's also funny because I just remembered this video I came across. I think it was a short or whatever, and this, I believe it's a monk. And I used to go for like 2 hours meditating, and I used to think I used to be a monk, but now it's been so difficult to just sit still. I feel like I gotta be doing something. I don't know, somebody may need to do a lot of resting. Hence we have the Four of Swords here in the reverse. Get in your divine femininity. That's where the creation starts. Who carries the child? The woman. So even if you're a masculine, sometimes it's okay to go to your feminine to be in touch with the Holy Spirit over there. That Mother Mary energy, nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself, taking care of your mental, taking care of your physical, taking care of your emotional needs, your wisdom, relaxing, just getting plenty of rest and not feeling bad about it. Taking the vacation you need, going to the park, going outside, going for fresh air, doing whatever it is that you really want to do without the guilt or the shame. If you're a mother, you're exhausted. Find a day where you can find somebody to help you, even if it means you sacrificing $50 or whatever for somebody to just watch your children or whatever you're home and go for, like, give yourself that grace. Give yourself that grace. Oh my God, I want to cry so much. Somebody could be crying. I'm sorry, guys. Ooh. Okay, okay, okay. All right. I don't know if some of you may have postpartum depression, like, after you've had a child or whatever. There's something about children that came up. Someone here may have not had time to themselves. They are so desperate to just, woo, to find that time for themselves, to take care of themselves and nurture themselves. Because you know what, you're no good to anybody if you are not in a good place. And hence, that's why we're going to the mind, and spirit is saying, okay, you want something. You don't start from trying to change somebody, finding that person, and then trying to figure them out and try to change them. You meet people where you at. So Knight of Cups, so you could be going back to source, back to self, back to your own authority here with the Hierophant, and really being stable in that moment and calling those things that you really want and leaving those things behind that you do not want and being clear about it. Because we have 12 here, then we have a disruption of a 5 to the 10, and then by then we go up again. So that's good. So it went down and then now we're going back up. So this is actually supposed to be here. So that's a good thing. You went doom doom. So for every valley there's a mountain. So now we're going up the mountain. Okay. So the valley you've been in, you were meant to get out of it. Okay, you were not always meant to be there. You were not always meant to be stuck there. That's why spirit is saying patience. And if you had patience, you really have had patience. But I feel like you may have been having entities around you, people, spirits, whatever, that has been interfering. And again, like I said, it also goes to your own mindset. So there's something that you are doing with your mind that is really, really changing everything. Okay, it's really changing everything, because I feel like you are starting with your mental and taking care of yourself on levels that are not seen, which is beautiful. All right, guys, I love you so much. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please hit the like button, subscribe if you have not, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye. See you later.